Yawa. We saying that because Yawa's in the building. Your man said Boogie Subject. We here. Another episode. We got an update on this thing called FUNKTRA. We're going to talk to these two cats, you know what I mean, about what FUNKTRA is. It's up on Grafton Hill in Worcester, Massachusetts. It's a place called BETH'S. If y'all don't know, y'all got to recognize and find out what's really going on. So while we talking, we going to talk to them. What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing today?
What's up? Chilling, man. Doing great.
That's what's up, man. We got Jem in the building.
Hey, yo.
And Yowlito is in the building. You know what I mean? 500 years later, find out the dude's a comic. You know what I mean?
Everyone's either a musician or a comedian.
You know what I mean? And you don't even see it, but you've seen something in him because you gave him an award. Sorry, this is like, yo, he goes back like mad, way back. You know what I mean? And it's an opportunity to see a cat go from to something that now is in front of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So talk to the people a little bit about your journey and all the stuff that you've been around and about.
Absolutely. Yeah, me and Cedric, we go way back. Back in the day when I was in high school, I joined a program called Future Focus, and it was organized by Worcester Roots, which I was a big part of. Back when I was 13 years old, it was my first job. Toxic soil busters. I was out there.
Word up.
Digging lead in the soil. I was making sure we would send it out to the labs, get it tested. If there was a lot of lead there, we'd lay out
a new bed. Yep.
And put out if you got a garden, we'll put it in that raised bed so you can grow fresh food without worrying about lead poisoning. So I'm loyal to the soil of Worcester. I've been here for a while.
Yeah.
And yeah, Future Focus. I created a documentary with you guys, from start to finish.
What you mean a documentary?
Like a documentary, like a doc. We did short films, we did docs, we did all types of stuff.
Shout out Jafet because
Jafet is still around.
Jafet is around. He's still rapping.
Yeah.
Big shout out.
Is he was Stratford Records?
Stratton Records.
Stratton.
Yeah.
Yep. That's my dude, Jafet Music.
Yup. Big shout out to him. We were also big into creating our documentaries, and none of that really left us. We still had a passion for the arts, but that was a huge foundation for us. So it's a big it's a blessing to be back and see you again. So.
Yo, that's what's up, man. But this is the funny. You know what I mean? Now you back on the funny. Talk about the funny.
Right, that's true. So I mean, I've always been like a goofy guy. I've been like a little silly guy, be making people laugh, haha, here and there. So last year was my first time doing an open mic here in Worcester, and immediately after my first go around, I fell in love with it. And
do you remember where it was?
It was here over at the Vern,
the Hotel
Vernon. Yep. And so shout out to everybody there. They made me feel welcome, and I just had to keep coming back. And so from there, I started doing different open mics. Then I had my own first show just this February, where I hosted it and lined up a bunch of comedians. So I really got a chance to like lay a foundation in the Worcester comedy scene. And now I'm just trying to,
What made you try stand-up comedy?
So I have a big social media following, and so like I was like, this is great, but I need this to be more tangible. And so there's multiple ways to monetize it, like off your physical. You can write a book or something, you can give out merchandise, this and that, but most of my social media following comes from humor. And so I figured the best way would be to sit down and learn the craft of stand up, learn the procedure, and then hopefully see a portion of that following see me out in public doing shows somewhere, and just watch me do comedy.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
How did the first experience go? Like that first time you hit the stage on the open mic, how did that go?
That was like, I mean, the type of nerves I was having, my hands were cold, my feet were shaking, like, it was just like, I thought at any moment my knees would buckle and I'd fall down, but I wrote this joke, which it's a great joke to this day. I enjoy it a lot, and it talked about my hair loss journey. I might as well real quick put y'all on it, because otherwise it won't.
Damn! No, I'm just playing.
But here's the thing about baldy. Like at this point, my baldy is my pride and joy. Like I make sure.
You see how it shine? You see, he gave you profiles of the ball joint.
Buff it up, you know, like gotta make sure that thing is pristine.
You know what I mean?
Like Michael Jordan.
Yeah, me.
Oh boy, yo. But yeah, man. So I just talked about that, my experiences with it, and
What was the joke?
I'm not gonna say it now. I'm gonna probably say it.
You know what I mean? He's like, come to see me, come see me.
Let it go.
I'll let my hairline go, but I'm not letting this go.
Right. He's like, come down to BETH'S.
You want to hear the joke, you don't have to come see me. I say it a lot in open mics too, so just drop by an open mic, you'll hear the joke. But yeah, like I said, it's a bunch of things in there. But one of the lines I got in there, I'll just say it anyway, is I talk about wearing like Rogaine to try to grow my hair back.
What do you mean wearing it?
Wearing Rogaine, like putting it on.
Yeah,
putting it on. Yeah. So I'm putting the Rogaine on, but one of the side effects is like heart pain. So one time I started feeling my heart, and I'm like, damn, I gotta go to the doctor. And I go to the doctor.
Wait, that's a side effect?
Yeah. You get like heart palpitations. That's it. Yeah, and arrhythmia and things like that. So when I started feeling my heart, I went to the doctor, and the doctor said you might have angina. One of my favorite medical diagnoses. But
wait, hold on. How do you have a favorite medical diagnosis?
Right there, because angina, that's a crazy diagnosis.
Because it sounds like the other thing?
Yes, exactly.
Yo, he said, I got it.
And I
like I got it.
So I'm like, if
I don't get it, and I get it. Yo.
He told me it'd only be temporary. And I said, Doc, there's no way I got angina. I got a penis.
Bang. Okay. If you didn't know now, he's not a them or a they. He's letting you know when it comes up, it's for real.
Unless my balls count, then it's a we.
I mean, it's a together thing. It's a sister sledge with the family. Yow, back to yow. Yalito and Jem will be at BETH'S
What's up?
on Grafton Hill. Thursdays.
It's gonna be every 2 weeks, because I don't want to interfere with other events that are going on. Like Latasha's got her 20 showcase or
the 20 spot.
Yeah, and I think she's doing it every 2 weeks, so I'm gonna counter her weeks
On the other week that's
yes.
Okay, so when is your week? This week?
This week and then 2 weeks from this Thursday.
Okay, so that date is the 20th or something?
I think it's the 3rd of April.
No, you said this week.
Yeah, this upcoming event, the 20th of March.
Yep, and then you're going the 3rd of April.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay.
Eventually, because this thing is going to be busting. Can I promote now?
Yeah, we were waiting for you to talk. When I go like this and they speak,
No,
they can't see my hands.
I just want to give an update on the event. I have all the original booked acts that I had before, including Heather Smith, Latasha, Maddie Kelly, Yalito, Patrick McKinstry, Terrence McCormick, Nate Fillers, Nate Hilly. I think I'm gonna add Nate Hannett, and yeah, that might be a last round draft pick right there.
Yeah, that's a good one though.
Yeah. So and then for the musicians, I got Don Polly, Baynard, Thicker Thieves, Ben Grizz, and I'm thinking about adding Trinity. She's a local female DJ who also sings, and so I reached out to her. She's gonna try to get back to me with some songs. So if she's watching, send those tracks in. I do have everyone else's tracks. We're on the gear. We're on the go. So yeah, it's looking good.
All right. On the gear. That's the British stuff. They be that's in Top Boys. That's Top Boys. I pick up on certain things. Yeah, I mean.
gotta get them peas.
Right, fam. We gotta get the peas, fam. Let me find out. You trying to use my show. Get the peas, fam. What's going on here? No, but you gotta see them. They're gonna be up at Beth's, and you gotta tell them the time. What time they gotta get there?
We gotta be all there at 9. Unfortunately, or whatever, I have to be there beforehand because I'm the guy in charge, and I have to make sure that it goes accordingly. So I'll be there with my DJ beforehand, before 9 p.m. But 9 p.m. is ideally when I want everyone to arrive, so we can do check-in, we can do a light mic check, and I'll make an introduction, and by 10 p.m. we'll start the show.
That's what's up. So come prepared to be prepared so you don't have to get prepared. You know what I mean? You don't want to get there and have to worry about what you didn't do. Come with what you got. You know what I mean? And work off of what you got, man. Don't worry about what you don't have, what you left home. If you left it, you ain't need it. Yep. You know what I mean? That's the basic bottom line of how show business goes. Show must go on. So these guys is going, man. They doing things. These guys is kind of hilarious, too, man. They got a little funny shit going on with the Rogaine thing, and you know what I mean? And this dude was fucking... I'm going to leave it alone, but that was funny, though. You know what I mean? Get the peas, fam.
The promotion for the event is going to be yellow balloons. So you're going to see yellow balloons throughout the city to let you know that the event's coming. It'll point to the direction of where the event's going to be. So keep an eye out for those things. It's kind of like a little Easter egg at promoting.
That's what's up, and that's a creative thing, and you seem to be a creative guy. Like, what got you on that journey to use your creativity?
It's always discovering the unknown. I'm an explorer, so I always tap back into thinking about when we didn't have cars, we didn't have airplanes, we didn't have boats, whatever. Like, we managed to man-make these things. And I just want to go back to exploring the unknown and creating things that will help. Like, we didn't know about sticks and fires until way later, you know? So this is my stick and this is my fire.
Hey.
Oh. Okay. Hey, right, just wait. Hey, we don't know where it was going. Y'all said, we just said, hey, y'all, we'll wait.
So
we'll wait again.
The whole comedy
yeah, it's a pause in comedy. It's like you gotta wait for the joke to settle. It's timing, so you just wait and see what happens.
Yeah. It's it's real interesting for me to kind of do both in one hand because
you got it. Go
because
ahead.
It's a little bit challenging because my main idea
with one hand, yeah, man.
I wanted to
Jesus, he's still working on me.
I wanted to music with comedy, and so I think it's difficult because they're both the same art piece, but just one has music and one doesn't. So, maybe even the comedy people can help the musicians come up with ideas for their songs, whereas the musicians can kind of give a different angle to the comedy sets and stuff like that.
So when you do your sets and you put all your work together, do you try them out before, or that is your tryout, the open mics or the stages for you?
Oh, yeah. So at least for me, I try it out at home. I'll just put it together. I'm like, that's a beat. And then when I go to the open mics, sometimes I'll come in with part of it, at least with a beat, and if that hits, then I'm like, all right.
When you say a beat, does that mean a rhythm to the words you're saying?
No, it's
that's your own phrase of how you do what you do.
Yeah, the punchline. That's it. Yeah. So when I write something and I'm like, all right, this is where people are supposed to laugh, then I try it out, and then if people laugh there, then I'm like, all right, cool. And sometimes in a moment, it's easier to kind of just improvise and then think of next parts to it.
Yeah, what happens if they don't laugh?
If they don't laugh, I'll try. If I like it, I'm going to try it regardless. I'm going to go in and I'm going to just beat it down until somebody starts laughing. But if it was if I was shaky about it in the beginning, then I might just throw it away.
That's what's up. But that is actually an art too. The art of, my nephew calls it the L. Learning to take the L and get away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a big part.
You got to take the L. Stop.
Yep.
Don't keep going with this. You're about to get canceled. You know what I mean?
What do you recommend for getting through that period? If you're taking the L and you're noticing it, how do you get through?
You just got to keep going. The worst thing is to let it overcome you to where you're not gonna try new material at all. You gotta just like, all right, if that sucked, you just either one, you like it enough where you're just like, I don't care, I'm just gonna keep saying it, or two, just your life is so abundant. There's so many things that can give inspiration to a joke. So like you'll find another one and then just try it again.
And that's what living is about. Some people don't live and they get in these little secluded shells.
Yeah.
And then they become patrons of people like you because they can't articulate what they are going through or their life experience, story, journey, whatever. And they come and see you just Rogaine them or some shit. And they're like, oh, I know what he's talking about. It's my life. It's I belong. I'm not just the president.
Word for word.
I mean, why not? You better.
If it's for the show, I'll do it, man.
This show is sponsored by WooWoods, so go ahead and check out WooWoods.
Yes.
Okay, big up to Judy's baby. You know what I mean? And all of the people that are involved in what is going on at BETH'S on Grafton Hill on Thursday nights at
Grafton Hill BETH'S. And at 9 p.m. I need you guys to be there at 9 p.m. We need to start the show at 10. If it starts a little late, you know how things go. But let's try to aim and point.
Right, and that's what we're trying to do with these guys is to give you guys the opportunity to share a little bit with them and for them to share a little bit with you and for all you guys to share the night and come out on Thursday night, share the experience, be in the crowd, be one amongst the many that will be there. So that's why they also need you there at 9 o'clock. So that way you get your drink, you get a nice spot wherever you're going to stand, sit, mingle, pool table, whatever you do. When you can hear the jokes.
Don't try anything funny because I got extra security that night.
Hey.
I was about to say, I think he want other people to be funny.
And I was talking to somebody and I was telling them that it's not even the rap part I'm worried about, which is crazy. It's the comedians I'm worried about.
Really?
Of course, somebody might actually go up there getting insulted.
They feel some kind of
insulted by comedy as opposed to music.
Yeah, but it's also the population that would be aggressive like that. You think he got them in there?
I don't know. Like as far as the shows that I've been to, but if you're coming to the show, come to laugh. Like,
right. Bring your funny.
Yeah. Don't come in here like mad and then hoping we'll cheer you up. If you mad, don't show up. Please.
Right. Bring that negative energy somewhere else.
Yeah.
Right there.
You know,
home.
man.
It's better home. Don't bring it where other people can experience it.
Right. And sometimes, like you said, it's better home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't have to experience nobody else's breath, funk, feet stepping on you. You know what I mean? Did I just go too far?
Unless your home is like
I'm just saying, none of them are going to be there, Beth. None of the funky underarms, they're not going to be there. It's just going to be jokes. They just got a bunch of jokes.
You just telling truth.
Right. It's going to be some truth telling. You know what I mean? So all you guys that got the truth in you, come listen to somebody else's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Listen to somebody else's truth and let them explain to you what's going on. And that is one of the things that we want you guys to experience. Some joy. Yeah. Thursday nights, 10 o'clock, Grafton Hill. 9 o'clock.
Yeah, 9. The show will start at 10. But I want people to be there at 9 so we can do our usual routine and make sure everything goes without a hitch or with the hitch or whatever.
Okay, so these are different things that's going on, and there's a way for them to connect with you guys on social media or whatever.
Yes, please follow on Facebook, MK FUNKTRA. That's MK space FUNTRA. We're going to continue posting on that wall. I do have all the individual flyers for the comedians that are performing as well as the musicians. But yeah, it's going to be fun coming up because we're going to start doing the contest with the mix-up with one comedian being matched with one rapper, and then they're going to come up with a little duo set every week and compete for prizes and cash and giveaways and plenty of fun stuff.
Yeah, that's what the FUNKTRA comes in. It's fun. So enjoy the fun, enjoy the opportunity to engage, to mingle, to laugh, to enjoy.
The number one priority for this event is networking. That's ideally why I created it, because I want these two worlds to collide in the best fashion that I can.
Okay, so that's what he says. And Yao, you got something to say? Or you good? What's up?
I'm just excited. I've been waiting for this show for a while. It's the most diverse show I've ever been on. So I'm just as excited and curious to see how this will happen, just as much as any look on viewer. So come just be a part of the experience. You don't want to be the person that comes the week after and like you're not a trailblazer.
What did I miss?
Yeah.
Don't be the person who missed something.
Yeah, don't miss it.
Don't be that guy. Don't be them.
Yeah.
Don't be them.
Don't be dumb.
Don't be dems. Be like, who's dems?
Right.
Well, stand outside. That's dems over there.
Exactly.
Looking like they missed something. That's them. And it ain't the bus. Bus been stopped. The bus been stopped running. Thank you guys for being here. I mean, if you want to drop some more stuff, you want to say anything else before we wrap up? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll just say real quick, my social is Jumping on Another Jet. That's where you can find me.
Jumping on another
jet.
jet.
No G on jumping, and then everything else is spelled correctly.
Jumping on
Another jet.
another jet.
Yeah.
He's telling you something on the ill subliminal.
Thank you. Come on
I'm
now.
just saying.
Come on now.
To me, it sounds like he's one of those guys that walk around the restaurants with luggage. Because he got places to be.
Yes.
Got places to be. So I got my luggage with me. Don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know? Yeah, me? Yeah, me?
Y'all heard it.
Yo, man, 15 plus go, man. We gonna take one of them pictures, the then and the nows.
Yeah, maybe with another award.
Right.
Can I just point out one thing? Can I just point out how fresh Unc looks right now?
Oh, yo, this is AK. This is what it do. This is what we do. You know what I mean? This is the elephant in the room. Pick up the elephant in the room. You know what I mean? Black owned. You know what I mean? Black owned. You know what I mean? Big up to the cats of the ping. Elephants in the room. You know what I mean? You know the ill subliminal on that. Who's the elephant in the room? Hey! You let me in the room, huh? That's what it's about, baby.
Heck yeah. No, and that's another thing is that I need everyone to bring their confidence. Because if you are not showing up with the best that you got, you will not be showing up again.
Ooh, talk about it.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just sick of people thinking that mediocre is the way to go. And for again, real and frank, I'm talk about Worcester and the city and the nightlife and all that. It's just people praising mediocrity, and I'm not with that. I'm not on that boat. I'm on a different level. I'm on a different stage where I can see the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is we have the second, if not the largest city in Massachusetts. I'm gonna repeat that: the second, if not the largest city in Massachusetts. And unfortunately, there's no places to go. What do you got, like 1,001 restaurants? And then next year, 1,002? Like, come on. We don't need another restaurant. We need more places where we can socialize, hang out, be creative. We need hotspots.
Okay. If you haven't heard it by now, people in those cultural places that need cultural activation, look for these guys. Look for Fam Jam. Look for the Gospel Fest. Look for culture. And come out. Be a part of it.
Culture and comedy.
Comedy culture.
Yep.
And then what about economics? We thought those were economics in there. I'm just saying, we need economics for culturally advancing development.
That's in the daytime. The daytime, that's when you get educated, financial literacy.
Right.
At night, come turn up with us.
Come turn up and bring your money. Because
Yeah.
you got to get some drinks and wings and things and all of that.
Contribute to that economy.
That's what's up. We out of here. Thank you guys for being with us.
Hey, yo, it's going down like a Delta flight.